So, welcome back, and today it is, I can't remember what day it is, but that doesn't matter because that's not what we're going to be talking about today. I was able to work out again, and it was pull day, and quite interesting because I had some problems with pull day, not the bicep part, but training my back. I felt it was hard to go to failure because you could always push, you could always pull a little more, and also the fact that I do a machine that's called low row. Like when I would pull, I wouldn't keep my hand straight, so in my wrist I would to be able to pull it, I would do this with my hand and then pull it, and it would really put pressure on the wrist and hurt a lot. So I got that fixed. So usually I would do it with both hands at the same time, but now I do it with one, so I make sure that I do it with good form, and that actually really helped. And I made sure to not go from the side so I could pull it more. I stayed in the middle still and did it with a straight wrist and not doing grabbing it and then doing bending it like this to be able to pull backwards. And yeah, I also felt it a little more in my lats. I always felt a little weird about the pull day because I don't feel sore in my back after pull day. So I do the exercises mostly correct. I think so, at least. My friend, he helped me in the start, so I got the form, quite well. And I think it's going alright, but I felt it a bit in my lats yesterday, but not much. But I have seen that they've actually grown a bit. When I flex them, just standing with my arms down, I can see that they're I can see them going outside from my body. And I don't know if it was just because I didn't use the muscles a lot before, but I never really saw that before, so that's quite cool. And my bicep workout always hits. I've actually made a pretty good, so I train it first, which some people might say is dumb because then you can't train your back just as much, but it works for me. If it's worked until now, I guess I might change it up when I get more clever about this training. But so first I just do normal curls, and I do them really to failure. It's to the point where I'm getting red in my head and I'm just sitting like this, and I do that. And I also do hammer curls, and then for the last I do preacher curls with the easy curl bar, or what it's called. So my bicep, they're always completely sore the day after, and now it's 2 days, or sometimes even when there's 2 days after, I can still feel it, when you train legs. So yeah, that was really nice. And I meditated, gratitude journaled, I read a bit, not as much as I would have liked, but you can't really, it's not always going to be the same. And yeah, now I'm just gonna journal for the day, and that'll be it. And do I have more to say? No. So overall, I think this challenge is going quite great, but I'm having a bit of trouble. So I have fall break right now, as you've seen on the last videos. They're shorter and I don't get to do much. It's not my usual routine, and I don't have time. I have time, but it's not the same. I have this problem when I'm not into routine. I'm not really, it's hard for me to make sure that I'm disciplined. It's so much easier for me when it's wake up at 6, instantly do these things. But when, it's weekend or fall break, then it's easier to fall into this of, oh yeah, wake up, go just out and eat breakfast. Usually I would wait an hour before eating breakfast. I wake up at 6 and I'll be eating breakfast first at 7. But now I wake up and then instantly eat. It's already so disrupted, and you know, I think that is one thing that I need to journal about or, watch. So because I'm always happy for the weekend because then I can get, the bigger projects done. But then I just completely procrastinate all weekend because there's no routine. The only thing I get to do is go to the gym because I will go there anyway if I just have time. It really isn't into a routine that much because usually, in my day-to-day it's just get home and then do it. Like if there's no thing where it's 3 o'clock or it's 4 o'clock, it's just, when I get home I go there. So that is not so hard for me to go to the gym. But I think that I don't know if I will get, we can say bored of the gym, but I quite like being there. So it's not like I need discipline a lot. Whereas sometimes, I don't want to read or I don't want to meditate. And that makes it a bit harder because if you don't want, like I want to go to the gym, I like being there. But if you don't want to do these things, it's also harder to, you can say, discipline yourself to do them. And that is something I have to work on, definitely. And I think that was it for today, and I'll see you again tomorrow.